as I was saying, every martial art is the same but different. And the reason that I say that is because all of the kicks and punches are repetitive as fuck. But when you get into Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, it's a lot of ground game. It's a lot of twisting and turning and stuff like that. But you know, when you training in it versus do you think you can use it on the street? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna drop on my back and say, "Come on, mount me, get on side mount." You know, I'm not gonna do that shit. When I was in Bravo, not Bravo. When I was in Bravo, we did Taekwondo or a version of Taekwondo, which is why I'm still used to Taekwondo kicks. When I got to Delta, we did Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. And the drill sergeant one year, excuse me, the drill sergeant said, "You're going to be on your back. This guy's going to mount you, and you're going to roll him off, and then you're going to try to get side mount. And either go left mount or right mount. And then after that, you're going to try to get back on top center mount so you can establish dominance. And then we're going to teach you the triangle choke." And so they taught us the triangle choke with our legs and with our arms, which basically is like the cobra clutch. You know, it's like getting him in that little hole right there. But with the triangle, it's with your legs, and you can do one with this under the throat, or you can do one with your leg around them, and you lock in a triangle like a figure four. If you haven't been a wrestler, then you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a lot of that is a lot. It's a lot. It's a whole lot of rolling and trying to keep a person's ass out your face while you're trying to establish dominance and stuff. And you know, you're trying to C-clamp people and remember this shit while this guy's trying to hold your lapel, and you're thinking to yourself, what the fuck? Let me shake. Alright, so we couldn't take off our blouses. So we had to wear our blouse. This is a blouse. And you're in this bitch for like 8 hours already until you do GFT. So we couldn't take off our blouse, and the guy has you like this. And so your job is he's got you by the throat, like up here in the collar. So you have one of your hands on his arm in the C clamp. Like, so it's more like this, but not like that, but like this. So it's like this on his arm. No, so you got this, but you don't have this. Alright? So you're like this. Your other arm is across his two arms. So you have your arms here, and you have this there, and you're going to roll him, and you're going to use that one foot. So if you're right-handed, you roll to the left. If you were left-handed, you roll to the right, because some people are right-handed and right-legged. That's most people. And some people are right-handed and left-legged. And some people are left-legged and left-handed. You know what I mean. Well, anyway, so the guy's got you by your damn blouse, and you're trying to roll this dude off you. Now, the guy they set me with, I love him. He's my brother. But he was 300 pounds, and he was like 6'4", 6'5". He's a big guy. Big old white boy. So, I'm sitting there, and I'm struggling. And he's sitting on my chest, and he's holding me. He's like, "Come on, James, come on. Do something, do something." And I'm like, okay. And I could not roll this guy to save my dick. So, I cheated. That's right. I cheated. I let him keep his lapel on me. I slid my hands under his ass, and I pushed my head into his crotch and ripped him up off me. And then I got on top of him, and he couldn't really do anything because he was hurt from the head to the head, and I got side melt. And so on side melt, he really couldn't recover from me hitting him in the nuts. So then when we got it again, he said, "Man, don't hit me in the nuts again." I said, "Man, I'm sorry. That was like the only way I can get you off me. You outweigh me, and you're stronger than me." He's like, "But that's not what we was fought." So then I said, "Don't worry, I won't do it again, but I will escape the same way." He's like, "I ain't got that happening." So he didn't think I could do it twice. So he grabbed me this time. He had a really good grip, and I started here. And as soon as the drill sergeant looked away, I slid my hands under him, and I pushed him over me this time, instead of trying to headbutt him in his testicles. And he's like, "Dude, I didn't think you were that strong." I said, "I'm not that strong. Your body, all your weight is kneeling forward while you're choking me. which makes it easier for me to use your ass against yourself and throw you off. It's a principle of judo, because your strength is your weakness in judo, especially if you're a big person going against a little person. I'm sure they don't teach you that now, but for the most part, if you're taught a certain style of judo or jiu-jitsu, they will tell you that the easiest way to get from under somebody is to get from under them as quickly as possible. And 9 times out of 10 in a real fight, if someone's got you like this, they're only going to use one hand, and they're going to keep dropping soup bones on you, so it's not going to be a whole lot you can do outside of covering up. And it's hard to cover up when you're trying to not be choked. You know, you're going to go through so much panic while that's going on. So that's why I headbutted him in the nuts. And then the second time that I did that shit, the drill sergeant caught me, he smoked me, and told me that I couldn't do that. I said, but drill sergeant, this is what I was taught, because I've been doing martial arts since before most of y'all were born. He said, yeah, I get that, but you're in the Army, and you have to learn it the Army way. And I was like, man, I'm never going to pass this shit. So then we got pugils. And the pugil is just a big bow staff with Q-tip ends on it. And Fagin, if you're out there, I forgive you. But I had y'all. I had y'all dead to rights, and y'all know it. But somebody had to go and hit my pugil into my nuts. And that wasn't cool. That's how they won. Because I had him, Drill Sergeant Haynes sent in the other guy, and I got out of the way and got him. And then I went for Fagin, and we were going at it. Fagin hit me in the nuts. And that wasn't cool. But it's all good, brother. And then Drill Sergeant Haynes just swept me on off the mat and gave the pugil to somebody else. That shit hurt, man. It's basically a big line pipe with handles and big-ass pads on it. So, as fun as that was, it wasn't fun when I got hit in the nuts. But when we did pugils, motherfuckers really couldn't touch me, because it's just a fucking bow staff. I'm good with a bow staff. But yeah, you know, when you're doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you have to be prepared to be on your back a lot. And I don't like the feeling that I get when I'm on my back. I'm like exceptionally panicky when I'm on my back, because I've never been pinned down in a fight except for my big sister when she beat the shit out of me with the windmill. You know, the windmill. And after that, I was like, yeah, I don't like that shit. So it kind of took me back there. My sister didn't have nuts, so I couldn't headbutt her, but she's beat my ass. And I learned how to fight by getting an ass whooping from my sister. And I learned how to fight in the streets because that's what I was forced to do as a child. But when you are taking a martial art, you need to invest your entire self into it, especially when you're paying out the ass. So, you know, I did go to a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school today. I have their phone number. I'm going to talk to them about their rates, see if they do military discounts, and I'm going to see what I can do. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to go to the school just because of the fact that I don't like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's got nothing to do with the school. It's a Gracie school, so it's a name brand. But, you know, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be expensive as hell, and I ain't got no money right now. And the military's not paying me as much as I would like. So I'm at a crossroads in life, and I have to get a real career going. I would prefer it to be acting, but I gotta take what I can get until that dream comes true. Which I have, like, maybe 4 or 5 years before I give this shit completely up. But when you're fighting, and someone's on top of you, and they have melt, you know, this is you. Jesus. So they have melt, you know, there's not a lot you can really do outside of cover up. I mean, you can try to roll them off. I recommend that for sure. But truth be told, what I really recommend is don't go down. You know, if you get knocked out, that's one thing. But if you're, like, dazed, don't go past more than one knee. And keep your thing. And that's the other thing. Let's see if I can say this properly. If you haven't really been hit really, really fucking hard in your life, not just in the body, but specifically, if you haven't been hit in the face, where you can know how fast you're going to recover, then you're pretty much screwed when you go down. You know, you lights out. You know, people will be looking at this video and be like, I don't think you know what you're talking about, James. Well, I'm gonna give you a quick story about how my dumb ass um almost went to jail for driving a stolen car. I told you all this before, so I'll tell you all this again. Before I got hit in the face, me and my brother's friends, well, they're more like my brothers now, but me, CLS, and J Diz, and my brother Mad Bud, we're all in the room across the hall talking and watching wrestling. And I don't remember who it was, but they said, Jay, you think you can still take a hit to the face? And I think I was like between 33 and 34, maybe younger, I'm not sure. But I do know that my answer was, I haven't been in a fight in so long, I don't think I could take a hit to the face. Because I hadn't been hit in the face in fucking forever. You know, most of the times when I've been in fights, I've only been hit in the face maybe twice in a street fight. Maybe twice. We're going to say twice that I can remember. That way it'll be more fair. Most of the times when I get into a fight, I usually do my damnedest to not get hit. You know, I take that back. I've been hit in my face twice during a street fight, but I've been hitting my face a lot in that one issue with me and this cat named Corey from down Smithfield, who kept boxing me, and every time he hit me, he kept hitting me as hard as he possibly can, trying to knock me out, because he was supposed to be Mike Tyson. And then I tried to kill him. But anyway, but besides the fact of that, and that was like back when I was like 14, 15. So I knew that I could take some hits to the face, because I lived for that shit. You hit me in the face, pow! Oh God, you just fucked up, you know. So when I got in the car and I drove it, because my cousin tried to kill us twice by hitting bus stops, so he must have knew that he was about to catch an ass whooping, and I caught the ass whooping that was made for him. So when we're driving, I was never thinking that I was gonna get hit in the face. I also never seen a grown black person skip up to a window, doing the skip to my loo skip like a little girl, and tag me in the face. I never thought that would ever happen in life. That's not one of the things you are prepared for. You can take all the martial arts in the world, and you will never expect a grown man to skip like he's jumping rope like a little girl and smack you in the face. Now I got my glasses on, and I slam on brakes, and I turn to my cousin to ask who this guy is, but before I could finish the conversation, boom, he smacked me in the face. And I said, it didn't register that I got hit until he hit me the second time. When he hit me the second time, he woke up the fucking dragon. And I was like, psh, you're fucking dead, buddy. Because it didn't really hurt. The first hit, like, it confused me a little bit because I was like stopped. It's like time stopped for a second. I was like, I know this motherfucker didn't really just hit me. You know, because he don't know me. He just hit me for no apparent reason. And then before I could get my thoughts together, this son bitch hit me again. It's like, and I mean, literally, a smile came across my face, and I said, oh, it's go time. You're fucking dead, buddy. And I went for the seatbelt, and I couldn't get that bitch off. To save my dick, I couldn't get that bitch off. God was on this guy's side. It's just that simple. God was on this guy's side. I was going to kill this motherfucker. I wasn't playing. I was going to get out and beat the holy fucking shit out of him, and then my cousin, and then his brother. And I didn't give a damn what order it was, and like 15 cops were out there, and I won't scared of none of them. So when the seatbelt came off, and the big, gigantic-ass Albemarle County cop came in, he put his arm under my neck, his right arm. He put his gun leg on my left leg, which was by my hand. And he said, I got you, buddy. And I said, actually, I got you. If you look at my pinky, it's in your trigger wall. You happen to be wearing the wrong kind of holster tonight, buddy. And all I got to do is twitch. So you don't have me. I got you. You're a cop. You know better than putting your fucking gun leg in the car. It's like, and how you know that? I said, because I used to want to be a cop. I know all the training. I know all the laws. And I'm not trying to kill you today. Because killing a cop would be very bad for me. But that motherfucker that hit me and cut my eye and broke my glasses, he's a fucking dead man. And then the cop broke it down. well, you know you stole his car. And I was like, I ain't steal shit. This is my cousin's car. Son, this is not your cousin's car. Motherfucker. So I complied. It wasn't no point of going no further than that. You know, the fight was over right there. Once I found out what the fuck the situation was, there was no point of going over it. Anyway, the main point was, I didn't know I could still take a hit to the face. I found out, yes, I can still take a hit to the fucking face. Because like I said, I hadn't been hit in the face since I was like 15, 16. 14, 15, excuse me. I think prior to that, I had gotten into a fight, not the fight that I had the whole week fight, but I got into a total skirmish somewhere, and somebody hit me, and it didn't even faze me, and I was like, oh, that's all you got? Let's go. And then that went its way, and it was a lot of running, and it wasn't from me. I wasn't the one doing the running, rather. And I caught the kid, I hit the kid, and then I just let it go, and I went on home. But the problem with that was, it didn't solve anything. You know, he hit me, I hit him, it was pretty much a done deal. And then the summer thing happened, and then the week thing happened, and then I went back to Smithfield for my last summer, and then I hadn't been in any more fights. So I assumed, I had a lot of arguments in school, and I threatened some people with nunchucks, but I didn't get into any more physical altercations outside of playing football with the football team, and they kept trying to break my fucking legs, so I started kicking them in the chest. And they stopped doing that. From now on, when we played, they tagged me. 2-hand tag. So that way nobody would get fucked up and they'd be able to go play the games. So when you are fighting, you know, you need to be able to know how tough you are. But you don't want to find out while you're on your fucking back while people are dropping them damn bowls in your face. You don't want to find out that way. You want to find out before you go down. Because a lot of people, and I'm going to make a third video. I shouldn't, but I'm going to because this is 17 minutes, so I've been talking my ass off. And in fact, I'll probably make 4. But I'm stopping here and I'm going to explain the next video.